Hi guys, welcome back. How do you start it? Feels like summer's 1,000 times, 1,000 years. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all, baby. I want it all. All it takes, just all it takes to be mine. Okay, yo. やっと来ましたね。Okay. Arrays, an array and a couple of examples of its use. Like that. Yeah. Notable in this example is the fact that although a variable declared with const cannot be reassigned to a different variable, the contents of the object notable in this example is the fact that although a variable declared with const cannot be reassigned to a different variable, the contents of the object it references can still be modified. So this variable, okay, is referencing to this object. I mean, this is the array is an object, so yeah. This variable itself cannot be changed, but the content of the things that it's referencing to, in case it's an object which is an array, it can be modified. Notable, okay, I'm gonna read it 1,000 times. Notable in this example is the fact that although a variable declared with const cannot be reassigned to a different value, the contents of the object it references can still be modified. This is because the const declaration ensures the immutability of the reference itself, not the data it points to. Think of it like changing the furniture inside a house, while the address of the house remains the same. One way of iterating through the items of the arrays using for each loop, as seen in the example, for each receives a function defined using the arrow functions as the parameter. Syntax as a parameter. Sorry. Okay. For each receives a function defined using the arrow. Syntax as the like that. Arrow like that. For. Okay. Okay. For each calls the function for each item. For each calls the function for each of the items in the array, always passing the individual items as an argument. Always passing the individual item as an argument. The function argument parameter. Banchot. A parameter is a variable defined in a function declaration, a placeholder, while argument is the actual value or expression passed to the function when it is called. So arg, collog, variable, it's a placeholder, parameter, pdf. Okay. For each calls the function for each of the item in the array, always passing the individual item as an argument. The function as the argument of for each may also receive other arguments. In the previous example, a new item was added to the array using the method push. When using React techniques from functional programming are often used. One characteristics of the functional programming paradigm. What the fuck is a paradigm? A typical example or pattern of something. A set of all the different forms of a word. A typical example or pattern of something. In the previous example, a new item was added to the array using the method push. When using React, techniques from functional programming are often used. One characteristics of the functional programming paradigm is the use of immutable data structures. In React code, it is preferable to use method concat, which creates a new array with the added item. This ensures the original array remains unchanged. Fab. Like that. T is that. 2 is that. The call t.concat5 does not add a new item to the old array, but returns a new array, which besides containing the item of the old array also contains the new item. There are plenty of useful methods defined for array. Let's look at a short example of using the map method. Const t13 m1 t.map. M1 is like t.map, value 1 like that, 2 4 3 multiplying it by 4 like that. Based on the old, it's gonna create a new array, right? Yeah. Based on the old array, map creates a new array for which the function given as a parameter. Here is a parameter, then they call it a function, then it makes an argument. Based on the old array, a map creates a new array for which the function given as a parameter is used to create the item. In the case of the example, in this example, the original value is multiplied by 2. Sorry. A map can also transform the array into something completely different. Like here's an array filled with integer list. Here is an array filled with integer values is transformed into an array containing strings of HTML using the map method. In part 2 of this course, we will see that map is used quite frequently in React. Individual items of an array are easy to assign to variables when they have with the help of destructuring assignment. Individual items of an array. Destructuring, I know. Individual destructuring assignment. Oh no. Oh, of course. And that's destructuring. The rest over there. That's an array. Fuck like that. Stop. Individual items of an array are easy to assign to variables with the help of destructuring assignment. That's destructuring. First variable is going to be 1, second one is this, and the rest are these, like that. Okay. Above the variable first is assigned the first integer. Above the first variable assigned the first integer of the array, and the variable second is assigned the second integer of the array. The variable rest collects their remaining integers into its own array. Mama, this the name. That's what I said. Objects. There are a few different ways of defining objects in JavaScript. One very common method is using object literals, which happens by listing its properties with braces. Object literals. I know what it. Don't I know what it? Object literals. An object literal is a list of 0 or more pairs of properties, names, and associated values of an object enclosed in curly braces. The following example is an object literal. The first element of the car object defines a property. My car, and assigned to it a new string, Saturn. The second element, the get car property, is immediately assigned the result, invoking the function. Wait a minute. The second element, the get car property, is immediately assigned the result of invoking the function. Car types Honda. The third element, the special property, uses an existing variable sales. I ain't writing this code. Don't expect the unexpected. Toyota. Additionally, you can use object literal. yeah, that's it is. Okay, my bad joke. Okay, I'm so bad. Object literals. What is it? Object literal in plain English, and object literal is a comma separated list of names, name value pairs inside of clearly braces. Yeah, I mean, yeah, isn't it obvious? Obvio? Isn't it obvious? Fucking yeah. There is a few different ways of defining objects in JavaScript. One very common method is using object literals, which happens by listing its properties within braces. Within its braces, object 1 is a name, a property, and then a property value, or whatever, you know. How'd you like that? String properties with braces. Shook 35 PhD. Who is PhD? Off. Stop flexing. Stop sexing. Stop texting. I said stop texting. Would you hear? Boy, you have a dirty mind. That's a dirty boy right there. Tinka. Oh, can I have a lot of? That's it. The values of the properties can be any type, like integers, strings, arrays, objects. The values of the properties can be of any type, like integers, strings, arrays, objects. The property of an object are the properties of an object are referenced by using the dot notation or by using the bracket. The properties of an object are referenced by using dot notation or using in bracket. Yeah, of course. Like object 1, okay, like R2 scalar, and then field 1a like that, and then it goes like boom, 35 is printed. Sorry, object 135. Sorry. Oh yeah. Oh, like okay. You can also add properties to an object on the fly by either using dot notation or brackets. You can also add properties to an object on the fly by either using the dot notation or bracket. So like that, and then boom, or like that, boom, like both works. I ain't typing it. I've done it 1,000 times. Address like that. Boom, bitch. Okay. Sorry. The letter of the additions. Letter. Later. Like later. The later of the additions has to be done by using brackets, because when using dot notation, secret number is not valid. Secret number is not valid property name because of the species. Like because of that, we need to use this and then this. The later of the additions has to be done using bracket. Okay. Brackets, because when using dot notation, secret number is not a valid property name because of the space characters. Naturally, objects in JavaScript can also have methods. Got it? Naturally, objects in JavaScript can also have methods. However, during this course, objects in JavaScript can also have methods. However, during this course, we do not need to define any object with method of their own, and this is why they are only discussed briefly during this course. Objects can also be defined using so-called constructor functions. Objects can also be defined using so-called constructor functions, which results in mechanism reminiscent of many other programming languages. Reminiscent of, damn. Objects can also be defined using so-called constructor functions, which results in a mechanism reminiscent of many other programming languages. For example, JavaScript classes. Java's classes. Despite the similarity, JavaScript does not have classes. JavaScript does not have classes in the same sense as object-oriented language. Is it? JavaScript is multi-paradigm language that fully supports OOP, but it is not a traditional class-based language like JavaScript or C++. Instead, it is prototype-based object-oriented language. It's a prototype-based language. Here is a breakdown of how JavaScript handles OOP: prototype-based inheritance. The core difference is that objects in JavaScript inherit properties and methods directly from other objects' prototypes. It is prototype-based object-oriented language. Prototype-based inheritance. The core difference is that objects in JavaScript inherit properties and methods directly from other objects' prototypes rather than from a class blueprint. The class keyword. ECMAScript 2015 ES6 introduces the class keyword, which provides a more familiar syntax for developers coming from class-based languages. This, however, is merely syntactic sugar that abstracts the underlying prototypal inheritance mechanism. OOP principles. JavaScript supports the core. Why am I? Oh, buddy. OOP principles. JavaScript supports the core principles of OOP and encapsulation. This is achieved through function scope and closures, which allows for hiding private data. Encapsulation, like that. In which a little bit of Java. Inheritance. This is core mechanism of prototypal inheritance, where objects can access properties and methods from their parent prototypes. This is the core mechanism of prototypal inheritance, where objects can access. This is inheritance. This is the core mechanism of prototypal inheritance, where objects can access. Properties and methods from their parent prototypes. Where objects can access properties and methods from their parent prototype. I kind of get it. The ability for a single function, polymorphism. The ability for a single function or a method to behave differently depending on how it is used. For example, the plus operator for addition of concatenation is fully superior. In essence, you can write fully object-oriented Swift-oriented code in JavaScript, but the underlying mechanism are distinct from the classical inheritance the many other languages. Sorry. Objects can also be defined using so-called constructor functions, which results in mechanism reminiscent of many other programming languages like JavaScript. Java's classes. Despite this similarity, JavaScript does not have classes in the same sense as object-oriented programming languages. There has been, however, the addition of the class syntax starting from version ES6, which in some cases have structured object-oriented classes. Functions, we have already become familiar with defining arrow functions. The complete process without cutting corners of defining an arrow function is as follows. Okay, const sum, that's the paradigm. Okay, that's parameters, arguments of that. Console like that, boom 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 bitch. Okay, sorry. Okay, it's over, and then we do the exercises. I already know all this stuff. And the function is called as and the function is called as can be expected. Result is sum 1 2 blah, like that. Okay, what is it gonna print? 1 to 5 jana iska. Okay, if there is just a simple parameter, we can exclude the parameter parentheses from the definition like that. Of course. Simply one parameter parentheses. If the function only contains a single expression, like here, for example, here, yeah, of course, like if the function only contains a single expression, then the braces are not needed. In this case, the function only returns the result of its only expression. In this case, the function only returns the result of its only expression. Now, if we remove console printing, we can rather shorten the functional definition. I don't know. We don't need that if it's only one expression, the return and all that. This form is particularly handy when manipulating arrays when using the map method. Const t 1 to 3 const t squared. Okay, square 1 square 4 square 9. The arrow function feature was added to JavaScript in 2015. Almost over. The arrow function feature was added to JavaScript in 2015. A lot of things have happened in 2015. Damn, boy. The arrow function feature was added to JavaScript in 2015 with version ES6. Before this, the only way to define functions was by using the keyword function. There are two ways to define the function. One is giving a name in a function declaration. Okay, like that. The other way, that's the function product A B C D E F G D, like all that. And the other way to define the function is using by a function expression. In this, as a function expression, of course. In this case, there is no need to give the function a name, and the definition may reside among us. Where am I? In this case, there is no need to give the function a name, and the definition may reside among the rest of the code. Average, like, you don't need to give a name. You can use I think you can use the arrow function as a, of course, like that. Okay, 2 plus 5. 7 divided by 2, 3.5. Exercise 1.3 is 6. Oh, sorry. Yes, I wanted to say yes. Okay, you see that. Okay. Exercise 1.3. We continue building the application that we started working on in the previous exercise. You can write the code into the same project since we are only interested in the final state of the submitted application. Pro tip: you may run into issues when it comes to structure of the prompts that that component receives. What I'm doing, I'm reading. I'm reading stuff. Right now I'm reading. Yeah, we continue building the application that we started working on in the previous exercises. You can write the code into the same you can write the code into the same project since we are only interested in the final state of the submitted application. Pro tip: you may run into issues when it comes to a structure of the prompts that component receives. A good way to make things clear is by printing the prompts to the console. I like that. Dayone. Okay, man. I'll do that. I do that. I mean, if where is the exercise? If and when you encounter an error message, objects are not valid. Okay, remember that. Objects are not valid as a React child. Objects are not valid as a React child. Okay, keep in mind the thing stored here. What's here? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I wrote that down. Come on. Is there an exercise or is there really? I mean, well, isn't it fine? Isn't it just fine? Mama, Mama, मेरे को लग रही है 1 मिनट में आता हूँ बाहर जाकर. हमारे हमारे तुझे ज़्यादा हो रहा है बेटा, तन्ने ज़्यादा हो रहे हैं। तू ही है, 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 तू ही जो मैं। What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, bitch? Oh. Sorry. If and when you encounter an error message, objects are not valid as a React child. Keep in mind the things told here. I read that. Course information. Step 3. Let's move forward to. How should I change? Oh my, yeah, that's all right, you know. Oh, I think I know. Update. Sorry. You know what? It's fine, buddy. It's fine. Totally fine. It's totally fine. Let's move forward to. Let's move. You know. Okay, I'll change everything to that. But that doesn't matter. But just. Isn't that one thing so? Do we really need it? Do we need this either? Mama. ओ पैंट चुआ, सॉरी माँ गाली क्यों देता है? वाह बहुत बुरी आदत पड़ गई है भाई। पता नहीं यार क्या ही है। ठीक है ना यार, वैसे भी कर सकता था बट नहीं भाई, तुम तो ये यूज़ करो। ठीक है भाई, अभी मैं एक जगह ये इस तरीके से यूज़ करूँगा, दूसरी जगह उस तरीके से करूँगा, तो मैं डबल फिर अच्छा नहीं लगता ना। आई डोंट लाइक इट व्हेन इट्स द कोड इज डिफरेंट at every place, so we can do it like that. Don't we just do I need to, do you need to, can I give you, sorry. Is it just is it you are, is it you are, is it let's save everything. So boom, you like that? Do you like that? Okay, sorry. I know, I'm just let's move forward to using objects in our application. Modify the variable definition of the app component as follows and also refactor the application so that it works. Sorry. Okay, Dori, Puda Yone. Harjare. Sare. Const course. Part 1 is going to be fundamentals. I already had that, so not a problem there. What's still saying like those sound? Sorry. Wow. Sorry. I'll just copy that, paste it over here. We delete that because we don't need it. Then be like, boom. Then I'll be like, home. Okay, let's. Of course, it's everything. Yeah, of course. Part 1. Part 1 should get their name only. Name, baby. I said name. Are you deaf? Are you dumb? Sorry. Name. Name. That's damn. Well, you know what? We'll just have that. Oh, sorry. Like boom, shoot like that. Part 1. Dakidu. That should work. No. Yeah, same bimari bhi to na. We just copy all of these and then be like, boom. How about that? Hi. Sorry. Okay. Peter Pan. Return div, the app works. Goals, information is step 4. Place the objects into an array. Modify the variable definition of place the objects into an array. Modify the variable definition of place the objects into an array. Okay, these objects are going to be in an array. Only part. Okay. Modify the variable definition of app into the following form and modify the other parts of the application accordingly. Okay, again, third time. Bitch. Like, wait a minute, like, my sensei will get mad. I teach my sensei, I feed him. I feed my sensei. He's like, boom, boy.ちょっとあんた。まあ。 My sensei is pagal. My sensei is pagal. Oh. My sensei is oh, what up, bitch? Hey, don't tell me that. Okay, okay, let's modify it now. Everything is going to be inside a variable, which we will name parts, which is an array. Inside that array, we will have all of our これじゃないよ。はい、これだけどさ。You know what? I'll just copy everything from me. I was like that, and then you're like, bye bye. Sorry. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hi. Okay, again, that breaks everything. So we fix that again. This time it will be choro ina monda sei. Okay, parts 00. You know what? Yeah. Okay. Mama part. Then we can have like 0, 1. हट रहे मैं सॉरी भावना में बह जाता हूँ मैं थोड़ा sorry sir I said sorry my you know what this is getting out of hand now nanda yo sorry hot भैंस की. What about now? Of course it's not gonna work because I have to do the same thing over here. Maちょっと待って。ちょっとあんた。That fixes everything. はい。そうですよ。正解。I passed it. And B. At this point, you can assume that they are always three. There are always three items, so there is no need to go through the array using loops. We will come back to this topic of rendering components based on items in array with a more thorough exploration in the next part of the course. However, hey, what's a NB? NB? NB. Whatever. At this point, you can assume that there are always three items. So there is no need to go through the array using loops. We will come back to this topic, rendering components based on items in arrays with a more thorough exploration in the next part of the course. However, do not pass different objects. As separate props from the app component to the component. What the fuck is it saying? However, do not pass different objects. Do not pass different objects as separate props from the app component to the However, do not pass different objects as separate props from app component. Okay. However, do not pass different objects as separate props. ちょっと待ってください。I'm gonna fuck it. Oh, sorry. I'm so. Why do I say what I say? I just copy this bitch. I'm so dirty. Like, not in that sense, but in that sense. I'm so not good person. Oh, everything like, boom, boy. You're undefined? What do you mean by undefined? Are you fucking kidding me? Which is undefined? What's undefined? Yeah, ちょっとさ。Total. Content. बना दूंगा इसको मुर्गा. Sorry. Hey. What's wrong with that? Part. Well, like, it's not clear what हटा इसको गुस्सा. Header is like this is what we are getting. Sorry, this is what we are getting, and then this is this part. This is okay. Sorry. However, do not pass different objects as a separate props. However, at this point you can assume that there are always 3 items, so there is no need to go through the arrays using loops. What is it saying? Trying to say, place the objects into an array and modify the variable definition. Like that works. That's fucking. Place the objects into an array, modify the variable definition of app into the following form, and modify the other parts of the application accordingly. Is my English that weak that I cannot understand? What's happening here? I got it. I did that one. I did that one, but NB at this point. What's NB now? At this point, you can assume that there are always 3 items, so there is no need to go through the arrays using loops. Loops. We will come back to the topic of rendering components based on items in arrays with a more thorough explanation in the next part of the course. However, do not pass different objects as separate props from the app component. However, do not pass different objects as do not pass different objects as separate props from the app component. First read it for mama. However, do not pass different objects as separate props from the app component to the component content total. Instead, pass them directly as an array.どういうこと It is weird. Queer. You are queer. ちょっと मेरा है ना अभी मुझे है ना गर्मी लगने लग गई है. Should I use destructuring? I mean, squares. Suddenly I feel hot like I know. Okay, however, do not pass different objects as a separate props as separate props from the app component to the component's content in total. Instead, pass them directly as an array. Let's try to understand what the fuck it's saying. Dame? Kore dame? Like header is course and paths is path. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to do the changes over there. Okay, man. Okay, ma. Chotto ne. Okay, ma. Okay. Sorry. The only way to be fast hold it right there. Automatic reply. My bad boy. How about that? If that's a green signal, then I'll go. Yeah, this is, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean, of course, I was going to do that. Okay. Now, like, that's too much. Too much of a work. Right there, boy. Right there, my boy. Parts is equal to corso. Yeah, corso. Parts is parts. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh! Destructuring like that. Maybe I can use that. Are you? Okay, I already knew that. That's gonna break. Of course. But it doesn't really break, but it breaks. So now we need to make the changes into the content and the total content component. Let's do it inside the content component first. So that's the content. That's what we are getting. We are getting 3 arrays. 3 arrays, one array only, which is parts. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Put up the your name. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that there also. Ain't that funny? Ain't that fucking 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 funny? Whenever you get stuck, you use properties part 1. I mean, it's an array. What have I done? What have I done? Eh? Oh, it should be inside here. Yes. Okay. Content. That's that. So that's going to be 0, and part 1 for that is going to be, of course, it's going to do that. Part 1. बहन चो हट जाए, मैं मार दूंगा। मैं देखो हट रहा बहन के लिए। Oh my lord. Chuttu matte kudasai. It's parts. Oh my lord. My lord. Me lord. Oh, what am I getting into that? 0 and names. Of course, that's going to be that, and then if I do that, अरे मैं मार दूँगा किसी को। Yo. What's wrong with you? That's content, okay. You know what? I like the okay, let me see. Right over here now. No, I know. No, it's fine. Oh fucking hell. Oh बहन हटा रे यार, मेरे को नहीं करना भाई। मेरे को करना ही नहीं है. Wait a minute, like, are you stupid? What are you getting? An array. That's choro ina monda yo. Okay, that's part we are getting. So replace that. Ports is going to be zero.name. Wow. ちょっとね。We are getting an array of 3. Props. Like that would be fine. Okay. Yeah. Yatta zai. And that is going to be exercise this unit. Exercise. अरे इसकी exercise है ना. Exercises. And then like we can experimento choroina monda tandagedo like that. We need to change this as well. Well, sorry. I'm a little cracked. Here you go. We don't need you guys. Get the hell out of here, boy. Okay, sorry. Part. Where is it? Doom. Okay, that's the one. So what do we need to do? Hey. Oh, number of exercises. Isn't it? Yeah, that's over. Like, mama. I need to change the total now. We are receiving that, so mama, you should be. Yeah, that'll make it. Well, you know what? You go there, and you'll be there. Yeah. You can't see that. You cannot see that, but it. And on it. It is unsettling when everything is out of order. Ada. Prop start exercise 1. Yeah. Okay. Ma this is only prop start exercise. Total dio. So dio. You know, do you get it? Do you get it now? What are you? You're talking to yourself. 31. 31. 31. Hey, what's wrong with this thing? Number. नहीं हो रहा है. Number of exercises. What do you mean by that? Why do I have this? Half stack Why? I don't need that. Oh. Soっか。Can't you just adjust for that? Oh. まあ。Understandable. Got it, boy. Got it. I said I got it. It's already see. Okay, however, do not pass different objects as separate props. Hadana. I already did it. Ma. My sensei, I need to feed him. I need to feed my sensei or he'll die. Total kana. So chill. My sensei is hungry. Sorry. Don't you guys think that I take my help? I'm just take help from this thing. No, I just validate myself. I validate. I just see a green tag passed and then I move on. That's it. Final boss, the single object. Oh my lord. Oh my. Okay. Course information step 5. The thing still works. It means you're doing it right. That's what it means. Do you get it? What I'm saying? What I'm playing? Do you get it, boy? Sorry. Let's take the changes one step further. Oh my god. Change the course and its part into a single JavaScript object. Fix everything that breaks. So everything is breaking, fixing, breaking. Oh, damn. That's one step further. One step further ahead? Whatever, you know. I don't know English, that's why it's fine. Now the course becomes an object. Objecto. Ma. First of all, you mother ducker. Io. Ikedo. Injanaiska. That becomes a name. Okay. You get it. Don't you? Okay. Yattesa. What's that? What kind of Japanese I speak? Hey, ma. So then. Is it fine now? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Ma. It doesn't say anything over here, but now what is gonna happen is we do this. Okay, let me. I don't like the color red. Stop. God damn, I don't like it. Courseだよね。これもコースだよ。そうだよ。Okay, it's gonna rad. Boom. You see that? That's because I need to make changes to all these things. My header is fine, totally fine, but the parts and content. One more time, mama. Okay. だって Okay, you know what? We can copy that, comment it out, and then we'll do the same thing for this thing too. Ma. Isn't it fine now? Oh, pal. Sorry. Okay. I see what's happening over there. Though. You know what? It's not a problem. First of all, you see. Okay, what am I doing? You see the course over here, okay? So, course is in itself, it's a object. You can't pass objects as a prop. I read something like that. Let me read that again. So, I mean, not the thing that you're thinking, but the thing that I cannot explain. Hi, objects are not valid as a React child. You got that? That's why, like, that. Like, we are getting. Okay. Okay. So. What can we do then? Sorry. Keep that in mind. Okay. Everything is my mind. Everything is in my mind. Keep it in your mind. Oh. All we need to do is like that. Okay. And then, you can comment it out for the moment. It's gonna show something. Ain't gonna show something. But you're supposed to say something, buddy. And then mama, you know what? It becomes a name. That's it, boy. Mama. Course is a like that too. 0. And like this. Sorry. Objecto literal. Yeah, object. It's a object literal. I know. Object literal. Yeah. Object literal. Object literal. What am I doing? What?ちょっと待って。まあ。ダメか。ダメっすか。これダメだよ。अरे बहन जो दिखा दे कुछ था बार रहे cannot read property of mama oh my lordちょっと待ってくださいちょっとoh my lord. What am I? It's an object. God damn you fucking shit. It's Yasa. Corner baga. It's not. It's an object. God damn you, stupid ass. Props. Like we don't have any problem with that. Kana. Number of exercises. What is it though? What a little. Sorry. नंदा का कंदा का मैं तेरे को भाई मैं भाई मैं मार दूंगा भाई मैं किसी को अभी मेरा है ना माथा खराब हो चुका है What am I receiving? That's a header. Ma. Chotto matte ne. Props.course. Please. Ma. What am I doing? Yeah. मैं मार दूंगा किसी को yes, that's name your career. That's the one. You're so dumb. Well, let's do it. Let's do this thing now. Okay, ma. It's not the name, okay? This time we are... okay, ma chotto matte ne. Let's do the content. It's not the name that we want from here. Stupid. You want to drink tomato soup? Yeah, but I'll drink water. Okay. Let's do it. This time is the path. Paths is an array. Ma. Array we can pass, so it's an array, so we can pass. Oh, that worked. I didn't know to do anything. Sorry. I didn't need to do anything. Today I don't feel like doing anything. Fundamentals of React and all that. And the total one is the last one is going to be like that. Ma not that ke dosta. Ma kore kana? You know what? Yeah, it's going to be the path. Actually, it's also going to be the path. And that's with that the problem is solved. I don't know if you want any course to learn anything. Tell me. I had many courses. I have many courses. What do you mean by that? Did you purchase them or did you pirate them? You pirate? Okay, that solves it. Man, that was on. It was an object, not an array. What the hell were you doing? It works. It works now. I did it. अभी एक आर्टिकल देख रहा था जिसमें बता रहे थे जापान to second happiest country. You know now. I get it. Telegram groups pirated. Damn. Okay. So. Me lord. You see that? You see, me lord? This boy here is pirating courses from Telegram. Me lord. Today I don't feel like doing anything. Ta-da-na-na-na-na. Okay, ma. Feeling like मेरे दिल को जिसकी तलाशी थी मैंने वो सिकंदर पा लिया. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? You know, कल रात में टीवी को ऑन करके सो गया एंड अब बता नहीं कैसे मेरे अलेक्सा ने विदाउट मेरी परमिशन आपकी लाइव स्ट्रीम लगा दी. Damn. नहीं अभी भी है थोड़ी. Talk in English, you dumbs. You dumb fox. Drink lemon juice or all my handmade. Okay, I did the exercise and then it works. Let's go. Ma. Pause. You're successful part of the information. Your code is now architecturally sound. Today I don't feel like healthy. Gonna sound healthy. Sound having the property of soundness. Okay. बकलोली मत कर भाई, आज का इतना ही काफ़ी. ना अभी भी मेरी हर अदा में जो जान दे मैंने वो सिकंदर पा लिया. यूट्यूब चैट में स्टिकर सेंड करने का ऑप्शन होने चाहिए. Sticker, yeah, you can send stickers, but that's not for free, boy. You have to pay for the stickers. GB रूड गया भाई. तेरे पड़ोस में कोई न्यू शादी हुई है क्या? पीछे बकरा और बकरी तो बना रहे. वो बकरी तो भाई वो चिल्लाती रहती है भाई, कुछ नहीं हो सकता उसका. Okay, this is the thing. This is the last part that I need to read. Read whatever you know. Whatever. Like till here, classes. Object, methods and this. क्या नाम है बकरी का? मुझे क्या भाई, पूछ ले आके पड़ोसी होते हैं. बता नहीं, मुझे लगता है मुझे पता है. योश कहाँ रहता है अभी का? बैकग्राउंड साउंड एंड बोलने का एक्सेंट. Where do I live? Well, if you have कहाँ से I guess I'm from Bengal. बकरी का नेम एंड्रयू टेट. अरे टूट गया भाई. मे बी प्रेम नगर और किराड़ी और रोहिणी. छे क्या जोक. Okay, but you got it. Because object methods and this. Because this course uses a version of React containing React hooks, we do not need to define objects with methods. Is that Fight Club PFP? Yeah, I think so. शक्ल से बंगाली नहीं दिखता भाई तू. बंगाली कैसे दिखता है भाई. अरे BC रिएक्ट चालू हो गया. कब का भाई. रिएक्ट 6 घंटे से रिएक्ट कर रहा हूँ. तो क्या बातें कर रहा है. देख क्या बनाया मैंने. भाई मतलब इस कोड को मैंने 5 से 10 बार मॉडिफाई किया है. शक्ल से बिहार या यूपी राजस्थान से लगता है. मैं यूपी से हूँ भाई ना बिहारी हूँ भाई. मैं तो बिहार दे मुंडे. Okay, full stack. No, fuck that. Object methods and this. Because this course uses a version of React containing React hooks, we do not need to define objects with methods. The contents of this chapter are not relevant to the course, but are certainly in many ways good to know. In particular, when using older versions of React, one must understand the topics of this chapter. I'm sure you are in Delhi. भाई क्लोज है तो. अबे तेरी माँ का. यार अक्षय बस रहने दे भाई तू. Previously you said you study in Christian school. Yeah. Yeah, you know, like stop asking personal questions. इसने कितनी बार बोला है कि इसको बहुत ट्रैवल करना पड़ता है जेल. Yes, shut the fuck up, bro. मैंने तो कुछ बोला. Change the topic. God damn you people. Not kidding. मुझे half hour लगेगा सब चीज़ों को add करके लोकेशन पर. Maybe he is from Jharkhand. Yeah, come on. Stop. I know, but I don't wanna कि उनको बुरा लगे. झारखंडी हूँ भाई. बताओ. मैं तो यूपी से हूँ. बिहार. अरे नेपाल से हूँ भाई. मैं तो बंगाल. वहाँ से हूँ मैं तो केरला से. Because this course uses a version of React containing React hooks, we do not need to define objects with methods. The contents of this chapter are not relevant to the course, but are certainly in many ways good to know. In particular, when using older versions of React, one must understand the topic of this chapter. In particular, when using older versions of React, one must understand the topics of this chapter. Arrow functions and function defined using the arrow functions and function defined using the function keyword vary substantially when it comes to how they behave with respect to keyword this, which refers to the object itself. Okay. When we can assign methods to an object by defining properties that are functions. We can assign methods to an object. We can assign methods to an object. We can assign a method to an object by defining properties. Oh my lord. We can assign methods to an object by defining properties that are functions. Okay, this like this is a function like that, and this dot name which refers to the function, which refers to the object itself. So this means this, and this is going to be this. So this it's going to be this. Well, like, boom. Get that, bitch. I know, but शक्ल से बिहारी नहीं लगता ये. एक जगह सेलेक्ट कर ले, हर जगह से है तू. हमारे घर पर जो हाउस मेड है वो भी बिहार से हैं, एंड आई एम श्योर ही इज़ नॉट फ्रॉम बिहार. क्यों बिहारी होने के लिए हाउस में होना पड़ता है? हाउस मेड. नहीं, नियर क्रिश्चियन स्कूल, रेलवे स्टेशन, नियर प्राइवेट कॉलेज फॉर BSc in maths and previous knowledge को देख के easy है. I'm not racist, but PREs. Even that auntie is so nice, and that's why she works like 3 years. She worked for last 3 years. Damn. Just because that auntie works hard, she's Bihari. That means I'm also a Bihari. Damn. Your reasoning is damn good. भाई तू मत दिमाग लगा कि योक्ष कहाँ से है. तू चार्ट पर भी क्लोज नहीं है. क्या रहते हैं. You can also consider the sounds. The dog in the background who's barking always, and the goats. I know where he's from. Where? Damn, boy. Okay, greetings function like that, console.log, hello, it's going to be like that. Methods can be assigned to objects. Methods can be assigned to objects even after the creation of an object. Okay, older, and like that, this age 51 plus 36. यहाँ भर नहीं, मतलब क्लोज हो. हाँ, गांधू यही बोलता है, लास्ट में पकड़ा जाता है. अरे ये अक्षय तेरे को क्या बोल रहा है ये? गांधू. ही कॉल्ड यू गांधू. मैं गांधू नहीं ना हूँ, इसीलिए मेरा जात पर मतलब तू बहुत दूर है. बिकॉज ये बिहारी तो इसके पास ये पीसी तो फिर अच्छे कॉलेज नहीं होते हैं. डैम, व्हाट डू यू मीन? बिकॉज अगर ये बिहारी होता तो इसके पास ये पीसी या फिर अच्छे कॉलेज नहीं होते हैं. मेरे पास पीसी, अच्छा कॉलेज. बिकॉज योक्स नोस योक्स कौन सा IIT थे. I'm sure, baby. Damn, bro, what's going on? R2.grew older function like that. You can, okay, like methods can be assigned to objects even after the creation of an object. Of course. Let's slightly modify the object. I mean, do I need to? I mean, okay, let's. Mama da yoni. Okay, I'll delete it later. Oh, my test.js. It's fine. Like it's not related to this thing, so it's fine. भाई तूने योश की जगह ही स्टोरी बना ली कि अलग ही स्टोरी बना ली है. योश क्रिश्चियन स्कूल, बढ़िया कॉलेज. ये कौन सा योश पे? या तू रहने देना यार. तो he loves. I never said that I was from a good college. Did I ever say that? Education is PhD. PhD. Yeah. Okay, that's bad. I'm sure because मैंने previous time background sound को match कर रहा था train map से. BC योक्ष बिहारी है. Well, I've seen Yoksh's school. It's definitely to look like a fucking Christian guy. Well, you don't know about like how many schools have changed. Akshit. Hello. English, please. And this dot name. This keyword refers to the object itself, which is fine. Yeah, Yosh, I know you live in a very, very big place, at least 10 schools. I know Yosh got it. I'm sure from my side. Damn. Like I don't do that again and again, so test.sc sc nanda ho raha hai nahi ho raha hai local host soka. You know what, you can go is it inside the source and test? That's fine. R2 dot greet, which will print that. I already have it. Like I should utilize this thing over here. Dom dot console dot log. Boom. Okay. どういうことですか? Okay, like that. Okay, hello, my name is Kalu. He lives in a tier 1 city. Mama. I know योश कहाँ से हैं. या गुड़गांव से तो मुश्किल लगता है. मैं most of time गुड़गांव घूमता रहता हूँ, तो I'm sure ये उधर से तो नहीं है. Bhai, Yoksh, I want to ask a question. Like, you have to answer seriously. I'm genuinely curious. Bhai, तुम्हारे उधर लोकल लैंग्वेज में डी तो क्या कहते हैं? Land. It's a land. Bhai, God, swear, Yoksh, tell me, are you from? Bhai, के सपने. Yeah, we call it land. Delhi से. Mama. Functions and like I cannot. More. R2 dot. Ma. A hi grew older land, pronounced as land, earth, or pronounced as bun sound lu. Yeah, the second one. Yeah, too. Like I'm like it's enough for me for today, so that's why I'm like I don't care how many more. I wanted to do a 6-hour session and I'm already done with it. So yeah. Sol.log and the age. R2.age. It should be 30, 35. Jore. Oh, okay. 35, and if we run it again, it's going to 36. Hey, 36 jana isko? Do you go to? Okay. After that, after the after the grow older function, I think we added only, we didn't do it, so that's why. Wah. You can go up, and grow older. That's like that. That'll be like that. Okay. और फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन को क्या कहते हैं यार? तू वाह, बहुत सही जा रहा है। यही तो योग से पूछ, इसके पास है क्या है? मेरे पास क्या है भाई? फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम? डू यू थिंक आई हैव फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम? चल भाई, एक बढ़िया जोक सुनाता हूँ। God damn your jokes, man. Aren't you in college today? Okay, ma. I'm gonna delete this file, so it doesn't matter. Let's slightly modify the object. Okay, do addition. Okay, do addition and function. Definitely फुद्दी तो नहीं बोलते हैं, है ना? BSDK. I already said to you, like, आ गया तू जोक सुन बढ़िया. I feel you have female reproductive system. Shut the fuck up. मत सुना भाई. मेरा कॉलेज में प्रोफेसर्स ने शादी कर ली. फुद्दी ऐस को कहते हैं. नम. What was I doing? What was I doing, boy? Okay, A plus like that, and then we print it. Oh yeah, R2 R2.d addition. 1 and 4, 1 and 5. I'll do 1 and 5. 1 in a million. Const reference to R2.addition. Hey, what do you mean like that? Oh, you can store like that too. Ma. R2 const reference to addition. It's in reference. R2 dot do addition. That's it. Suka yo. 10:20 is fine, yeah. But do it 30 बोलते हैं और उसको गू भी बोलते हैं हमारे. What happened with माँ बाप को लग रहा है बच्चा पढ़ रहा है और बच्चा इधर फुद्दी के मतलब सिखा रहा है. बरे तू ही सिखा रहा है भाई, मैंने तो कुछ नहीं बोला. Okay, almost over for today. Oh, classes. God damn it. Now the object has a method. Yeah, and now the object has the method do addition, which calculates the sum of the number given to it as parameters. Paradigm. फिर आप सीख क्यों रहे हो? मुझे पता है भाई क्या क्या मतलब होता है. Now the object has the method do addition, which calculates the sum of numbers given to it as parameters. The method is called in the usual way using object r2.doAddition14 or by storing a method reference in a method through the variable. Get to the point, man. Or by storing a method reference in a variable and calling the method through the variable reference to addition or like that. If we try to do the same with the method greet, we would run into an issue. Oh, with greet, reference to greet, all that greet. Nande reference print her one bind and bind because बकरी वगैरह. आपके पड़ोस में मुस्लिम पीपल ज़्यादा है ना? या गलत बात डिस्क्रिमिनेट नहीं करना किसी को. What am I doing? Dot okay, sorry. Const reference to. Why isn't it same method? But it has like that too. Let's see. R2 これ R2 greet だよ and reference to addiction to greet, and we'll just call it and we'll call it a day. Not now. That's another thing over here. My name is Boom. What's your name? My name is Boom. My name is Mr. X. Sure who you are from West Delhi. Damn boy. So एक बंदा होता है इकबाल. वो अपने पापा से पूछता, पापा रियलिटी और डिल्यूजन में क्या फ़र्क होता है? His father, goddamn, let me read the his father said, वाह क्या बढ़िया क्वेश्चन पूछा बेटा. तो वो कहता, बेटा जा अपनी अम्मी से पूछ क्या वो 2 करोड़ के लिए सलमान खान के साथ सोएगी। बेटे ने अम्मी से पूछा, माता जी कहती अम्मी कहती 2 करोड़, ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा है, इसमें हमारे कितना फ़ायदा होगा, सो ही जाऊँगी। उसने आके अब्बू को बताया, कहता अम्मी कहती सो जाऊँगी। फिर अब्बू ने कहा, जा अपनी बहन से पूछ कि दिस इज़ अ वल्गर जोक। फिर अब्बू ने कहा, जा अपनी बहन से पूछ कि क्या वो 1 करोड़ के लिए ऋतिक रोशन के साथ। उसने पूछा बहन से, बहन कहती है, ऋतिक, वो MG ऑफ कोर्स 1 करोड़ घर में काम आएंगे दिन। वो फिर अब्बू के पास गया, कहता दीदी ने भी हाँ बोल दिया। तो फिर लास्ट में अब्बू बेटे से पूछता, इकबाल, क्या तू 3 करोड़ के लिए अब्राहम के साथ बेटा कहता है 3 करोड़ तो बहुत ज़्यादा होता है ना। तो बाप कहता है, देख बेटा, डेल्यूशन में तो हमारे घर में 6 करोड़, बट रियलिटी में हमारे घर में 2। Yeah, that was too vulgar. That was too vulgar, man. Would you say that for your own family members? Would you say the same thing for your mother and sister? That was a very cheap joke. I don't like it. I didn't like it. How few reference to grade, prints, and defined. When calling the method through a reference. Choto-san. Does dot name. This is doing it, but here we have that there's keyword. That's what's happening. Like when calling the method through a reference, the method loses knowledge of what the original this was. Contrary to the other language, in JavaScript the value of this is defined based on how the method is called. Contrary to other languages, in JavaScript the value of this is defined based on how the method is called. When calling the method through a reference, the value of this becomes a so-called global object, and when calling the method through a reference, the value of this becomes the so-called global object, and the AND result is often not what the software developer had originally intended. So, losing track of this when writing JavaScript code brings forth a few potential issues. Situations often arise. चल एक और यही वाला सच में पढ़ लिया. Bro, it's a joke. It's not that deep. I see that you're deep. Do you have any sister siblings? I don't have. Yeah, I'm not. I ain't answering that question. Why would I? Huh? No personal questions. No personal questions. Otherwise, you get jailed. You got that? Okay, like losing track of this. Read this. Read what? Losing track of this when writing JavaScript code brings forth a few potential issues. Situation often arises. Okay, like calling the method through a reference. The value of this becomes the so-called global object, and the AND result is often not what the software developer had originally intended. Losing track of this when writing JavaScript code brings forth a few potential issues. Losing track of this when writing JavaScript code brings forth a few potential issues. Situation often arise where React or Node, or more specifically the JavaScript engine of the web browser needs to call that the developer has defined. However, in this course, we avoid these issues by using this less JavaScript though. फिर से तेरा गंदा जोक. ग्राहक आलू कैसे दिए सब्जी वाला? 600 रुपये किलो. ग्राहक घबराया और 2 आलू उठाकर जाने लगा. सब्जी वाला चिल्लाया, अरे 2 आलू के पैसे तो देते जाओ. ग्राहक, ये आलू नहीं है. वो तो ठीक है, ये तो मेरे अंडे. आलू का भाव सुनकर नीचे गिर गए थे. Yeah, that was good. I liked it. क्या आप 2 करोड़ के लिए ऋतिक रोशन के साथ? इमेजिन उसके पास शैपिंग का जाता. ब्रो डायरेक्ट कर लीजिए. भाई ये तो फनी था. Yeah, this was funny. Damn, you. I like this joke. Of course, I like that joke. Losing track of this when writing JavaScript code brings forth a few potential issues. Situation often arise where React or Node, or more specifically the JavaScript engine of the web browser, needs to call some method in an object that the developer has defined. However, in this course, we avoid this issue by using this slash JavaScript. What is this slash JavaScript? One situation leads to disappearance of this arises when we set a timeout to call greet. So greet a function on auth objects using set timeout function. भाई का ह्यूमर डे बाई डे. हमारे कारण योक्ष बिगड़ रहा है. चलो इसको और बिगाड़. Yeah, you assholes. Like, is it fine? Is it fine now? Class is not like, of course. I thought like I don't know. One situation can lead to sex. Bro, sorry, I'm too dirty. Like, not in that sense. God damn. I have a dirty brain. One situation leading to disappearance of this arises when set timeout to call the greet function or on the R2 function using set timeout like that. Sorry, ma. Setto timeout to arigato godaimasu. Great. Okay, we are calling it after like 1 second is fine. 1 second is fine. My name is Boom. अगर बिल गेट्स अपना बिजनेस बंद कर दें और अपना पैसा खर्च करना शुरू करें और वो 3 करोड़ रुपए प्रतिदिन भी खर्च करे, तो अपना सारा पैसा खर्च करने में उसे 245 साल लगेंगे. लेकिन बिल गेट्स आज भी काम कर रहा है. इस पर एक भारतीय का कमेंट चूतिया है. But yeah, 6 hours of stream. Yeah, I already did my stream, like 4 hours of stream. I did, and now it's the 2 hour. Damn, jokes, Bill Gates. Damn, bro, that was funny. My 6 hour stream is already over. Like, I'm trying to complete this section, so like it's a JavaScript, but in respect to React, so that's why I'm reading this. Like, I will read till here, and that it's fine. I finished 2 sections today. As mentioned, the value of this is JavaScript is defined on how the method is being called. Okay, as mentioned, the value of this, ये जोक अच्छा था. जब मैं सोता था मैंने एक सपना देखा था, किसी ने मेरे डी के ऊपर एसिड डालने वाले. Damn. As mentioned, the value of this in JavaScript is defined based on how the method is being called. Based on how the method is being called. When set timeout is being called, when set timeout is calling the method, it is the JavaScript engine that actually calls the method, and at that point this refers to the global object. There are several mechanisms by which this can be preserved. One of these is using a method called bind. Okay, like bind, we need to use bind. Okay, sorry. When I was 12. Damn. क्या सपने देख रहा भाई तू? फ़ोन पर यार हिंदी पढ़ने में बहुत मज़ा आता है मुझे. बच्चा फ़ोन पर, ये कहाँ का नंबर है? कांस्टेबल, पुलिस स्टेशन. बच्चा हाथ में क्या है? कांस्टेबल, डंडा. बच्चा गाल में डाल दो. ये क्या कर, बच्चे ने मुँह काट दिया. ओ सॉरी, काफ़ी देर हो गई, अब निकाल लो. आप भी कहाँ बच्चे की बात में आ गई. That was funny. Damn. Okay, like we can use a bind method. Great. Like that, then Artho. We are bind. Artho is the object itself. So we are binding it with the object. Now it's like that. Okay. योक्ष भाई अक्षित को सुपर चाट दो. इसको सुपर चाट मैं कहते दूँ भाई, काफ़ी अच्छे जोक्स हैं. अबे रुक, याद आई है. आधा जोक. Okay. Calling artho.greet.bind creates a new function. Where this is bound to the calling artho.greet.bind artho creates a new function where this is bound to point artho. Calling artho.greet.bind artho creates a new function where this is bound to point to artho. Okay, independent of where and how the method is being called. Using arrow functions, it is possible to solve some of the problems related to this. Using arrow functions, it is possible to solve some of the problems related to this. This should not, however, be used as methods for objects, because then this does not work at all. Okay, like this does not work for arrow functions. We will come back later to this behavior of this in relation to arrow functions. If you want to gain a better understanding of this, if you want to gain a better understanding of how this works in JavaScript, the internet is full of material about topics. Screenshot and this like that. Yes. मुझे लगता है अक्षित खोते पे वर्क करता है. इतना डार्क जोक्स. कोठे सिनेमा हॉल में ब्लू फिल्म चल रही. सिनेमा हॉल में ब्लू फिल्म चल रही थी. सबसे ऊपर की सीट पर एक 70 साल का बुड्ढा बैठा था। पिक्चर बहुत ही सेक्सी थी। आधी पिक्चर में अचानक बुड्ढा उठा और ज़ोर ज़ोर से अपना हाथ पटकने लगा। लोग बैठ जा बोल रही बुड्ढे क्यों बुड्ढा बोला चुप है ये तो आज 10 साल के बाद में करा आज सुनोगे। Oh my lord, what the heck are these jokes? क्या बात। कभी आपके पेरेंट्स ने नहीं मारते हुए आपको पकड़ लिया? मम्मी कसम है रियल बताना। Fuck up man। तेरे साथ हुआ है कि भाई ऐसा? मेरे साथ तो नहीं हुआ। मेरे साथ नहीं हुआ भाई ऐसा। बेकार चीज़ नहीं करता मैं। थिएटर में नारी प्रधान फिल्म चल रही थी। एक लड़की जोश में खड़ी होकर बोली, आज नारी खड़ी हो जाए तो क्या नहीं कर सकती। पीछे से पप्पू बोला सिस नहीं है। लॉर्ड भाई एक वीडियो दिखाऊं यार। चुप कर यार कुत्ते। पता नहीं क्या क्या दिखाता है भाई तू। फुल स्टैक अंडरस्टैंड जावास्क्रिप्ट दिस इन डेप्थ। Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it. I got. Oh, it's. Oh, isn't it same like that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. मतलब अभी भी छुपा के तू भाई सबके सामने थोड़ी ना मारता है। मैं बोल भी क्या रहा हूँ भाई। मैं सबके सामने करता है तू। हाँ भाई इतनी गारंटी है कि कोई पुरान नहीं है। हाँ I get it. Oh, this is like kind of a full course. God damn, I don't have time for that. Okay, classes. In this course, we avoid these issues by using this lash. Or this lash. Can I use this lash over here? I think that's not. How are you gonna use that? Okay, mama. In dayo. This you. Okay, that bind like the grid bind or auto. Okay, let's last topic for today, and that's it. Oh, it's very short. Classes. मारते तो अरे नहीं है मैन। मैंने कब बोला सबके आगे? रुक मैं तुझे डिस्कॉर्ड पे भेजता हूँ। 20 सेकेंड्स की क्लिप है। ओके देखते हैं भाई। Like the stream is done. I had my target, so Tinder in real life, Indian version. Yeah. Valence Kandra. Okay, let's see it. Hey, why can't I? What happened? Is the Discord glitching? I cannot click on it. 2021 screenshot करना please. हाँ yeah of course. PC यहाँ लाइफ में प्रॉन देखा जा रहा है. It's not a prawn, man. I cannot click on it, boy. You know what? I will search it over here. YouTube. What was the name of the channel? What was the title of the video? तो कहाँ भेजूँ? WhatsApp नहीं चलेगा. Printer if in near life India. Okay. I think it is this one. Which one is it? This one? Valence Tinder. Damn. Oh, this one? Okay.
And yes, in the news.
Oh. Yeah, first one, yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, nice.
ये शायरी अच्छी लगी।
बट अखबार में फोटो नहीं छपा रहे हो।
मैं अगर आपको राइट स्वाइप दे रही हूँ ना तो वो सिर्फ इस वजह से कि आप बहुत
हाय आई एम आकाश, व्हाट्स योर नेम?
नंदिनी।
और मैंने आपके लिए कुछ लिखा है, तो मैं जब आपसे पूछूं आप उसमें हाँ बोल देना।
ठीक है।
आपको पढ़ने का शौक है?
नहीं यार, वो मैंने 10वीं में छोड़ दी थी पढ़ाई।
हाँ तो बोलो, मेरी लाइन खराब हो जाएगी।
अच्छा हाँ।
आपको पढ़ने का शौक है?
हाँ।
मेरे साथ लिखा पढ़ लो। आपको लिखने का शौक है?
हाँ।
मेरे नाम के आगे अपना नाम लिख दो। आपको देखने का शौक है? मेरे साथ पॉन देख लो।
ये हंसने वाली बात तो है ही नहीं कोई।
आपको पता मैं आपकी मिमिक्री कर सकता हूँ।
मेरी मिमिक्री कर सकते हो?
सभी मिमिक्री कर रहे हो यहाँ।
आप बोलो तो करके दिखाऊं? करूं?
भाई what the fuck is this? Valence?
सॉरी बोल दे आकाश भाई, सॉरी बोल दे भाई, सॉरी बोल दे। चल आगे भी शूट करना है यार, वो भी जा रही थी तेरे गाने।
अरे तो मैंने कोई उल्टा थोड़ी बोला यार।
भाई तूने जो बोला वो सीधा भी नहीं बोला।
ठीक है, सॉरी बोल दे यार।
इतना बेफालतू में ऑफेंड हो रही है मेरी।
भाई सॉरी बोल दे यार।
शर्मा क्यों रहे हो यार? तुम तो अभी से कार में लग गए, पॉन कैसे देखोगे? मेरे साथ पॉन नहीं देख पाओगे तो।
जा।
कांप जाएगा तुम्हारा पूरा शरीर यार, तुम दूर हो जाओ मुझसे, समझ गए?
ओए अरे
भाई पकड़ो
ऐसे चलो, मेरे को भी नहीं करना है।
जब झेला नहीं जाता ना तो आया भी मत करो शो में ना।
ओए जाता।
अबे नंदिनी,
ये ब्रिंगिंग है इनकी।
अबे चल तू तो
ये
चल।
ब्रिंगिंग है, छोटा है मुझसे, बहन का
इसकी तरफ से
छोटा है मुझसे यार ये।
मैं सॉरी बोल रहा हूँ इसकी तरफ से ना।
मुझसे छोटा है ये।
इसकी तरफ से मैं सॉरी बोल रहा हूँ आपको। भाई तू सॉरी बोल दे। सॉरी बोल दे।
डैम भाई, हमारे टीचर ने आज ये क्लास में लगा दिया था गलती से। अक्षित हमारा लड़का है पक्का। ये क्या बकवास चीज़ है? डैम, that was vulgar. I mean, नहीं भाई, मेरे टीचर ने चला दिया था तो यार क्या दिखवा दिया मुझे तूने? What the fuck was that video? God dang it, as mentioned previously, there is no class mechanism in JavaScript like there was in object-oriented programming languages. There are, however, features to make simulating. Features to make simulating object-oriented classes possible. Let's take a quick look at the class. There are, however, तेरा फिर से चालू हो गया भाई, ये गंदी गंदी बातें करना, गंदी बातें मत कर मेरे से। मैंने कुछ नहीं करना, मैंने स्ट्रीम बंद करके दोबारा मैं जापानीज़ वाली स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करूँगा, ये करना है मुझे। आई विल डू दैट। या लेट्स टेक mama as mentioned what time is it? It's 6:36 already. As mentioned previously, there is no class mechanism in JavaScript like the ones in object-oriented programming languages. There are, however, features to make simulating. There are, however, features to make simulating object-oriented classes possible. Let's take a quick look at the class syntax that was introduced in JavaScript with ES6, which substantially simplifies the definition of class or class-like things in JavaScript. In the following example, we define a class called person and two person objects. माई मेंटल हेल्थ अपडेट। किसी महान आदमी ने क्या खूब कहा, से थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा महान व्यक्ति ने कहा नहीं हटूंगा। Come on bro, like अक्षित stop यार, like भाई तू भी बंद कर दे भाई अक्षित भाई, क्या गंदी गंदी jokes doesn't have to be vulgar। एक तो पता नहीं क्या गंदे गंदे वीडियोस दिखाया है मुझे, मेरा बहुत बेकार सा महसूस हो रहा है मुझे अभी। ऊपर से है पता क्या ही है रे यार, दिमाग ख़राब कर दिया भाई मेरा। रक्षित वीव की खचट, यूज की बीएड की साउंड आ रही है। ओ मैंने बीएड को कब कहा, मैंने बीएड का क्या कहा भाई। एक गंदा जोक दे दिया तो ऐसे कह रहा है उससे पहले कितना अच्छी जोक थे। I mean like it's fine, like if it's one joke, two jokes, it's fine, but like हर जोक तेरा गंदा, हर जोक तेरा गंदा साले। पता नहीं कैसे सा गंदा सा महसूस हो रहा है after watching that stupid video। भाई गंदा सा महसूस हो रहा है मुझे अभी। नेम एज this not me, and this dot age greet, we have console.log. Hello, my name is sexy londa plus this dot name। योक्ष अगर भाई तू करे तो ठीक, अगर हम करे तो गलत। भाई कब से हो गया, चैट पढ़ो तुम्हारी, तू तो डिलीट और कर रहा है। मैंने कब भाई, मैंने सिर्फ 20% किया होगा, तुम भाई बाकी तुम करे जा रहे हो। फिर वो एक वो मुट्ठी में जोक मार रहा है। अबे यार क्या है यार, क्या ठीक है भाई, एक बार दो बार ठीक है। चालू पीछे पूजा हो रहा है, घंटी की आवाज़ आ रही है। हाँ पूजा हो रही है, इधर मंदिर है पीछे, ऑफ कोर्स इधर पूजा होती है मंदिर में। टम 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 माता खा जाते हैं साले। मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है आपके बैकग्राउंड में कोई बज रहा है, कुत्ता भी चिल्ला रहा है, कोई आपके कुत्ते को। या कम ऑन लाइक कम ऑन, 20% को 100 भी तो करना है। मेरी वहाँ मैं गाली पे उतर आ गया ना। मैं भाई फ्रस्ट्रेट होता हूँ तब निकालता हूँ मैं, तेरे जैसे नहीं भाई। जोक्स में भाई ऐसे कोई जोक्स होते क्या। कॉन्स्ट Ma. Okay, const Adam. Adam is a new person. Okay, we make a new person and then Adam is Adam Sandler. I don't know who is that. Who is that Adam Sandler? Who is Adam Sandler? I just remember. I don't know, like Adam Sandler. He should be. It's him. Yeah, of course. Yeah. 29. More like a 49. And Adam dot greet. Adam says hello. Then we have a const Janja. I don't know what's wrong with Janja person. Janja the Ganja. He's 34. Janja. Kanja. ये अक्षित ने फिर से क्या कर दिया? You have pet dog. Yup. किसी दिन योक्ष पॉपुलर हो गया तो हमारी चैट दुनिया दिखेगी. प्यार मोहब्बत सब धोखा, फिर भी इसको किसने रोका है? दोस्तों एक बात कहूँ, अभी मौका है, पटक कर ठोक. क्या है भाई? क्या करे अध्यापक, तेरी शिकायत आई है कि तू गाली बहुत देता है. पप्पू कद्दा. अबे फिर से यार क्या है? मैंने किस गाली दी पता नहीं. क्या सामने या Yeah, this is ganda joke. This is pure ganda joke. I don't like it. I don't like Janja the Ganja. Construct a function. Okay, it's over. अच्छा veg joke only. Okay. अभी मेरा ओवर हो चुका है. अभी तुम जोक सुना सकते हो, but only veg jokes. Okay, when it comes to syntax, JavaScript classes and the instances created from them are very reminiscent of how classes and objects work in JavaScript. In Java, their behavior is also quite similar to Java objects. At their core, however, they are still plain JavaScript objects built on, at their core, however, they are still plain JavaScript objects built on prototypal inheritance. The type of any such class instance is still object. The type of any such class instance is still joke. Not joke. The type of any such class instance is still object because JavaScript fundamentally defines only a limited set of types. The type of any such class instance is still object. Because JavaScript fundamentally defines only a limited set of types: Boolean, null, undefined numbers, strings, symbol, big int, and symbol, big int, and the object. The introduction of class syntax was a controversial addition. Check out Not Awesome ES6 classes. Or is class in year 6 the new bad part on medium? For more, the ES6 class syntax is used a lot in the ES6 class syntax is used a lot in old React and also in Node.js. Hence, an understanding of it is beneficial even in this course. It is even in this course. However, since we are using the new hooks features of React throughout this course, we have no concrete use for JavaScript's class syntax. Okay, I don't need to read this materials again. I've already done that. So yeah, ये बंदा रीड भी कर रहा है, खुश भी हो रहा है. अच्छा what do you mean? बेटी मुझे अचानक गांधी जी याद आए और मैंने दूसरा गाला की कर दिया. What do you mean? Okay, that's it. मास्टर कक्षा में बच्चों हर बात में दो मतलब होते हैं. पिंकी मास्टर जी निकाल के दिखाओ. मास्टर जी बैठ जा कुटिया, इसके भी दो मतलब. I've told you guys, like, stop that. Stop it now. Hi. Oh. Okay, that's it. Observe the grammar of React. Section B is not just theory, it is toolkit you will use every single day. Destructuring person name you will do in every component props. Array methods dot map, and this is we turn a list of 100 words into 100 lines without writing 100 lines of HTML. Completed. Complete. Read. Next section. The spark. When we return, we start part 1. State and event ending. Okay. We did it. योग शख्सियत बाद में आऊँगा, अभी लेक्चर कर लो घर पे. रिलेटिव आ रखे थे. नहीं हम सिर्फ अपना इंडिया ही एकमात्र देश है जहाँ पर स्पीड ब्रेकर को Stop, bro, stop. Bro, stop. Stop that. Why does this smell good? Yo, I smell good. Oh yeah, I wash my hands, that's why. Every hour like that. That's why. Hi, any more of your Virgo jokes? cause I'm done with the coding thing for today. We'll do some later alligator. Later alligator getters and setters. Getters and setters. रेस्टोरेंट में एक लड़की संता से सर जी पाव है, सरदार जी पाव है, संता. Yeah, stop. Yokes, do you have OCD? I have OCD. जोक तो बहुत है. लाडली तू बात कर. अभी आज कर रहा है जोक्स के लिए. Stop with your jokes. I don't want your jokes now. I don't want your jokes. Damn boy. I'm gonna take a little break. After, like, we'll do 10 more minutes of your jokes. Today I have direct video चाहिए. Eh? Gee, direct asking. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, boy? इस कैमरे में इसमें कितना फ़र्क है? दो कैमरे हैं मेरे पास. पप्पू. What's a भगदड़? भगदड़ की दवाई दो डॉक्टर. भगदड़ I think. पप्पू भगदड़ की दवाई दो डॉक्टर. ये लो. अपनी यहाँ से टट्टे तक लगा था पप्पू. बैठे ना हुआ. पप्पू पीता हो तो दिमाग में है क्या? पप्पू अबे बंदर मेरी सास को भले. I think bhangdar is loose motions. That's a Punjabi word. Bhangdar is loose motions. गधा के अंदर और पास की त्वचा के बीच एक असामान्य सुरंग और अक्षर संक्रमण मवाद फंसकर सूर्यन और मल द्वार के पास काट के अरबारे. पता नहीं क्या देख रहा हूँ मैं. Fistula. I don't even want to know about it now. My record. Mao.ちょっと待ってください。What was I doing? Oh, you can already see that. पत्नी पति से बोली, आपको कम से कम गाड़ी चलाते समय तो गालियों का उपयोग नहीं करना चाहिए। पति, क्या हुआ? पत्नी, अपना 4 साल का बेटा लाल सिग्नल को समझता है ब्रेकर करके फकर है मुझे खुद पे की अश्लीलता नाम की गंदगी से कोसों दूर हूँ। मैं तो अश्लील लोगों के शक्ल देखना भी पाप समझता हूँ। कमीने साले, क्या है भाई, क्या है? गंदे गंदे जोक्स। 4 more minutes। फेंक दो सब कुछ जो है तुम्हारे पास, जो भी है तुम्हारे पास, सब कुछ फेंक दो आज भाई। ये यहाँ पर है ना, ये साइड में यहाँ पर देखो तो सीधा कोने में वहाँ पर ये तेरे सारे जोक दिख रहे हैं भाई। यहाँ पर तेरे मम्मी को बताने वाला हूँ भाई मैं, ये क्या क्या बेचता है ये। फिर तुम्हारी अम्मी जान कहेंगी, वाह बेटा क्या अश्लीलता फैलाई है। अश्लीलता अश्लीलता। 3 more minutes। पप्पू अपने पड़ोसी से, अंकल आंटी क्या रात को कबूतरों को दाना डालती हैं? पड़ोसी, नहीं तो हम तो कबूतर रखे ही नहीं। पप्पू, तो फिर रात को आपके घर से आवाज़ आती है, पड़ोसी कौन सी है? हाँ मारे चल भाई, जा रहा मैं थोड़ा घूम कर। damn you're gonna घूम। ओके, मैं थोड़ा खाना खाऊंगा। मैंने स्ट्रीम करने से पहले खाना खाया था, अभी मैं दोबारा खाना खाऊंगा आफ्टर 6 hours। Then फिर I'll say it's been 7 hours now। Okay, yeah, I'm hungry and I'm gonna watch something, probably some movie I guess, and then yeah, some Kurosawa movie. Let's go. Japanese movie. Yeah, you go on. I'll wait for 1.5 more minutes. Yeah, I can do this. Oh yes, me. Okay. That's momentum restored. That's real progress. You know, in force, components, props, use state, event handling, rendering. Event handling कहाँ से कर दिया मैंने? Rendering list, basic state updates, future, directly var and future, long-term developer in 10 months, real. Controller input street revenue, conditioner rendering, list rendering. Did I really do that many. Part 1 introduces a lot of mental switching between JS and JS. Yeah, that was state logic upon thinking. 1A, 1B, prevent shallow retention, sleep, consolidates it, keep recap of use state, really does. Continue FS of part 1 likely F1C. JS learner, you are now officially transitioning from JS learner to front-end engineering training tomorrow. Continue FS. Yeah. Okay, bye bye.